He's responsible for a devastating crash that killed a 14-year-old girl.
Investigators focused on 19-year-old Bradley Maloney ever since the crash claimed the life of 14-year-old Angela Kime almost 2 weeks ago. Another teen from that crash remains in critical condition tonight. News 4 senior correspondent Rich NEWBERG brings us the very latest tonight.
Investigators believe Bradley Maloney was driving a car full of young teenagers following a drinking party in Buffalo, and now he has been arraigned on charges involving the death of one of his passengers. 19-year-old Bradley Maloney of Hamburg is now charged with vehicular manslaughter, vehicular assault, and 2 counts of DWI. Authorities say he was driving the Mustang convertible that plunged into a ravine off of Versailles Plank Road on the way to a cottage in Sunset Bay. 14-year-old Angela Kime of Hamburg was killed. 13-year-old Elizabeth Szewczyk was critically injured. She remains in a coma at Women and Children's Hospital. Both girls were ejected from the car. Maloney's blood alcohol content was reported at .10, within the range of intoxication, according to sheriff's investigators.
He voluntarily submitted to a blood test, and he has spoken with our investigators, and he is cooperating with us.
Investigators say 3 cars were on their way to Sunset Bay, the cars filled with teenagers. They believe some teenagers lied to their parents about their activities, some saying they were staying at a friend's house.
Saying that they're someplace and they're not, and they're out and about drinking, and they can be killed.
The social networks are often where teenagers learn of party locations. Ed, who is 18, says he has been to parties where drugs and alcohol are used and where young teenage girls suddenly show up.
But for the most part, parents usually aren't there, or they're out of town, or like the older kids, they'll have a party at their house, and then the younger people would come to their house to get drunk or high.
Kids do not think in terms of consequences. They think in terms of immediate gratification.
Now, the community is coming together in support of Lizzie Szewczyk, who is still in a coma following the accident. I'll have more on that coming up. Reporting live, Rich NEWBERG, News 4 at 5.